Yo, what is up? It's Andy coming to you on a Wednesday, a 2-game Wednesday after a 47-game Tuesday, which is going to be followed by a 95-game Thursday and a 1-game Friday. I just need to know what the scheduler in the NHL has on Bettman and everyone else. What kind of pictures do you have on these people to make such an ass-backwards schedule, but they let you do it year after year after year? What better way to get people to watch hockey than to just shove 80 games at 7 o'clock, 1 at 7:30, 6 at 8, 1 at 9, just give them no 10 o'clock games. Make sure they can't watch as many games as possible. Let's try to grow the sport by not allowing the audience to watch as many games as possible. That sounds like a good plan, right? So we got 2 games here on this slate. So on a day like today, what better day to look in that rear view mirror? No, but Andy, my therapist said you have to live going forward. Your life car doesn't have rear view mirrors. Well, fortunately, my sniffing car does.
Hockey? Hockey, baby.
I thought after last night, people would be like, Andy, I won, but I understand why the hell you don't give money lines out or bet them. Because I know I went off on those money lines last night. You think I'm excited? I bet 0 of them. I don't care. On a night where I was, dead on about the money lines. I was just as wrong as I was right, which is what I tell you all the time, the ease at which money lines can be busted. It took 2 shootouts and another Avalanche overtime after being down 2-1 in the third. And what? Andy's a genius for getting those money lines. I'm going to start calling them donkey lines. They are. I don't care that they ended up winning. Do you see the volatility when it comes to those money lines? This is hockey. I can't yell it to you any more than I already do. And yet people proudly show me their 5-game money line parlays. I don't know if you guys want advice. I don't know if you're like Resident Evil zombies. You just need to just click a bunch of things and they need to be money lines and you know you're going to lose and you just enjoy the thrill of chasing the girl who's going to be coming home with me at the end of the night because I have a spreadsheet with money lines off of them and line mate point parlays, which ended up in the plus again last night with some clever crafting. That's who she's going home with. She's not going home with the 5 money line parlay guy, and that's you. And why am I making fun of you after a night that you probably won? Because it's silly. It's treacherous territory. I'll never bet money lines. As we get to clenched ass cheek territory, I will bet unders, but that's just kind of how I go. And I go down into the comments sometimes because it really is a jungle full of what? I want to say gargoyles, but did you see what happened? You see that new ECHL team? Hey, the GM of the ECHL Greensboro Gargoyles, a new team that has sprung up from the ashes. He's got to be watching these videos. You've got to be watching these videos. I've been calling out gargoyles for years, and now you're going to give them a home? Greensboro, North Carolina is the home of the Gargoyles.
We are gargoyles.
So many of you will feel comfortable there. Hopefully you can get some ECHL bets in and scream when the money line doesn't go your way. There are people they'll complain about everything. They could be given a $1 million funeral, but they will complain that it's not a $2 million funeral. As far as what I've learned, you remember earlier this football season, just to prove a point, I'm like, you know what? I'm tracking everything. Because everyone would say, oh yeah, you lost. I tracked everywhere. It was like 9 out of the first 10 weeks. We just won one. I showed all the receipts. And then what happened? Do my views go up? Does anything change? Nothing changes. So all I know is that the spreadsheets are plus 200 for the season.
Hold on a second. I'm looking for my car keys.
Because you parlay everything together, it's not my fault.
Found them right here next to my AAA card.
Whether I win or lose, I guess your ass is glued to that chair. Do you think I created this channel to win random people in South Carolina money? I don't give a rat's ass about that. If I get to choose between making you laugh and making you money, guess which one I'm taking? And now we can talk about some NHL games on a Tuesday. 2-game slate here. We got the Oilers playing the Minnesota Wild, and then we got the Carolina Hurricanes playing the Buffalo Sabres. Yeah, I did it in reverse order, like the movie Memento. So let's start with that Sabres-Carolina game. I'm just going 9-5 chalk here. 2-game slate after a massive one. It's almost like I got a hangover from dealing with all those games and combos and everything that I had to get together. And then we got another wave coming tomorrow. That's what it's like in Interstellar. There was a massive wave that we just cleared. Here comes the other one tomorrow. And this is me telling you to get the hell out of here. So I'm just going with a classic 9-5. I'm going to go with the point for Aho, point for Jarvis. If you're getting that at plus 105 against the Buffalo Sabres, that's a fantastic bet. I mean, go ahead. Take the Sabres money line if you think that's a better value as a home underdog. I don't want to have to sweat out beating a much better team in Carolina. I'll take, just like Carolina lost last game to the Mighty Ducks. Yeah, I'm going to call them the Mighty Ducks if they bring back that Mighty Ducks logo. But guess what? The Aho Jarvis would have hit even in that loss. And by the way, you can add that to your why I don't bet money lines. Anaheim going into Carolina and beating them. It happens all the time, but not enough for you to be doing it consistently and winning consistently. So I'm going to go with Aho and Jarvis in that game. I also like a M.Necas assist at plus money. They got Gostisbehere back. He runs the point on that power play. Was one of the best power plays in the early portion of the season. Now that he's back there, I would expect they're going to be more efficient. And if they're more efficient, he's producing, and M.Necas is producing like he did earlier in the year. His assist is coming in at a solid plus money. I kind of like that assist for M.Necas. And then in the late game, as I saw somebody say on the Patreon this morning, so what are we doing tonight? Carolina, Edmonton, money lines? Yeah, that's definitely what you should do. In a league where all of these underdogs continue to hit every single week, but not frequently enough to earn you consistently, let's just take the 2 road favorites and hope that one works out. How's that worked out recently? It might work out, but in my opinion, it's not worth it when you have things like the Aho Jarvis available to you on the slate. What's one like that in Edmonton? You want Edmonton? I'm pretty sure this didn't work out last game because it was a 1-0 win. Give me that McDavid assist with a Zach Hyman point. That's still coming in at plus 110. When McDavid gets hot, I promise you, this bet, we're going to click it. We already saw it like a couple weeks back. It's going to be minus 150. So if you give me that McDavid assist with a Zach Hyman point, plays on the top line. He's obviously in front of the net on the top power play. Give me that point prop combo between the two. And then on the other side, give me a double Matt point parlay. Give me the Matt Zuccarello, Matt Boldy, both for a point. You don't always get this, but against a good team like Edmonton, it will come in at a plus 110. And then give me the full line, Rossi, Boldy, and give me Zuccarello for an assist. And that's it. That's all I got for you here on this Wednesday. Just wanted to get you a little something until we have that huge... I already got to start looking at this slate tomorrow. But anyway, good luck to you. Better luck to me. Enjoy that one night of money lines because... Actually, do whatever the hell you want. I'll see you tomorrow for another round of NHL Sniffs.